Okay, so there's a lot going on here. I basically bought these headlights. They're LEDs now. They are about 15 to 20 watts compared to the 55 watt bulbs each that the OEM has. And I've got so many bugs that I have to go with yellow lights, or else my helmet and everything's just caked with bugs. So I don't like this light because they say it's yellow, white yellow, okay? And that means that they're H4s, white yellow, and they're 15 to 20 watts. Probably I would say 15 watts. And when you hit the brights on it, it turns the headlight yellow. But now on this one, this is a strobe light, this is a strobe bulb, and they can't, this is like my 4th, 5th order, and I keep on having to return them. I'll go ahead and keep these because I'm fed up with it, but you know, they always send me a single filament, not a dual filament. This is a single filament, but it strobes. So the only thing I can do with it, because it's only a couple bucks, I'll just keep it because it's a strobe light, and put it on my blinker so that the blinker strobe, but it reduces my load again. So I don't want my battery to die out when I keep the headlights on. Now I've dropped the, drained the radiator, dropped the radiator, and I'll go ahead and demonstrate a bunch of stuff. Now, the primary reason I'm doing this work today is because my fuel pump died. And I just purchased a new one back in June, so it lasted 6 months, or not even 10,000 miles, maybe 6,000 miles, but it got my swing arm all crazy, so I bought a wire brush, hooked it up to a drill, and cleaned it nicely. So this is all nicely cleaned, and then I'll put the sticker back on here. This is the brush. It's like $3. Yeah, it's like $3. It's made by Fordney. It's about $3 bucks. Now that fuel pump has wasted my paint job on the rim here, so I will go get another can of spray paint and redo the rims. I'll probably just strip it off with heat and repaint the rims nicely, or just wait until I get a new tire. But it cleaned up pretty nicely. You know, all the gas, I'm gonna soak the rear pegs, and the new fuel pump is on there. So that's the new fuel pump. I know it's working. And drop the radiator. So I'm going to do a compression test, and I'll show you the compression test. Now there's the new oil cooler. This is a CBR 1000, and as I said, I stick these hoses right through there and it just stays there centered, but it's on by 4 wires. So I've wrapped the wires really tight. They're exact same hoses, but it's about dual capacity of the OEM one. So I hope the oil pump is strong enough to run it, and we'll see. But I got 2 of them, but they seem to be very centered, and it's perfectly aligned when I do it that way, and it's not going anywhere because these hoses are in the fairing stick. Now these are the bulbs right there. They're LEDs. That was a box. So let me hook up the well, I'll tell you what. Let me pause this real quick and I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm going to demonstrate a compression test because I got to do that. I've already done that. It's simple, but I'm going to do a compression test, and I'm going to change out the camshafts on here and the upper head on the front. I've got damage on the camshaft, but they work fine. But here are the bulbs. They're 16, 20 bucks. It's not very expensive. And there is the kind of whitish. Now they're supposed to turn yellow when I hit the brights. And I hit the brights there, and they're kind of still yellowish white, kind of. So there is some type of change when I hit the brights there, but whatever the case. Okay, so let's do the compression test. And here's the gauge. Now I gotta hold it. It's hard to hold it. It might pop out. So we're looking at about 150. Okay, about 150, so that's good. Oh wow, look at that. Now it's really yellow. One's really yellow, and one's really white. Oh, I see now. Oh, I see how it's yellow-white now. So one's yellow and one's white. Basically, one light's yellow and one light's white. That's like the white-yellow. Oh, I see now. Okay, I can deal with that. Alright. So there's the compression test, there's that. And there's the bulbs.